What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Nug the narrator. This is That's My Take podcast. Um, Before we actually start the show, I want to go ahead on and get some. I think I want to wear it to the back. The purple on the hat look better to the back to me. Yeah. Get out a couple commercials. First of all, thank you. My last show, which was 8 days ago, which I know in my banner it says twice a week. So today being the 8th day, I'll be a day late. Now I look like I got a 5 head. Hold on. All right, that's a little better. Nah, but long story short, my last episode, and my son just basically told me this. Let me get my mic right. Make sure I'm talking. I know my mic pick up good, but make sure it's in a good position to pick up good. Cause yeah, I'm gonna rock it like that. There we go. Thank y'all. Like, even if my entire family was to view an episode, I could never get 400 views in one episode. So I know it's strangers and people who I don't know and who I may never meet. I could communicate with. If y'all want to chat, hit me up. My email's on here. But no, what I'm trying to get at is when you do what I do, which is a creative podcast host, you do this in hopes that people watch it. You do this in hopes that people not only watch it, but they enjoy it. And it's something they can relate to, something that, for lack of a better word, something that they could fuck with. Again, this is Nug the narrator. This ain't Damian Mayho the realtor. This is me away from my job. And this podcast definitely is not about real estate. It's like my release from real estate, because honestly, like, I'm in that mode constantly, because if you're not selling and you're not helping somebody buy, literally, this is what I want to do when I'm not doing real estate and could still feel like I'm a creative. And I hope to give y'all some value and some good content. So I just wanted to tell y'all, thank y'all. I think I got like 72, 73 subscribers. Last month, I had 31. With the help of my sponsorship with Star and the Star Report, one of the best podcasts, honestly, in my opinion, on YouTube. And I'm not just saying that because I got a sponsorship with them and we do business, but I'm saying that because when I watch it, I'm entertained. When I watch it, it's adding value. When I watch it, I'm learning something and I can relate, getting me back to what it is I'm trying to do or what it is I'm doing with this podcast. As always, much love, much thanks to the fam. Forever about making money, forever amongst made men. I am them is I, we are us. Again, everybody that's helping support this podcast. Again, I truly got back into doing this podcast because I wanted something to create, something to do, and and I don't like to keep saying the same shit, but as a failed rapper, because that's what I am. I did not succeed in music. I still want to create, and that's not to say I won't be creating musically, but as a podcaster and as the podcast lane got more and more open in terms of, and I'm always late to the party. Like, I'm never here and then I'm there. I'm always late to the party. I should have been doing podcasts. And I ain't trying to talk y'all head off, but what I'm trying to get at is last episode was great. You're only as good as your last show. With that, let's go. In world news, the Palestine militant group Hamas launched an unprecedented assault on Israel on Saturday, with hundreds of gunmen infiltrating communities near the Gaza Strip. At least 900 Israelites are reported to have been killed, while dozens of soldiers and civilians, including women and children, are being held in Gaza as hostages. More than 700 Palestinians have also been killed in the hundreds of airstrikes on Gaza that Israel's military is carrying out in response. It is also massing the forces along with the Gaza border, and the Palestinians are bracing themselves for a ground operation. This is a 100-year conflict. Just some background story. Britain took control of the area known as Palestine after the ruler of that part of the Middle East, the Ottoman Empire, was defeated in World War I. The land was inhabited by a Jewish minority and Arab majority. Tensions between the two peoples grew when the international community gave Britain the task of establishing a national home in Palestine for Jewish people. For Jews, it was their ancestral home, but Palestinian Arabs also claimed the land and opposed the move. In 1947, the UN voted for Palestine to be split into separate Jewish and Arab states, which Jerusalem became an international city. That plan was accepted by Jewish leaders but rejected by the Arab side and never implemented. Just got out the shower, I'd be sweating, keeping it real. But no, one thing for certain, two things for sure. This here has been going on forever. They both feel like it's their holy land. They both feel like it's theirs. And I don't know. I feel like I done heard this story before. I'm more than sure it's been airstrikes and stuff over Gaza throughout my lifetime. I just can't pinpoint it right now. So pretty much the take is Jerusalem and the Arabs gonna be beefing about this forever. Now the UN, like they say, got involved, but I think at the end of World War One, they should have done whatever they was gonna do with that land different, because splitting it obviously didn't work. These folks are always at war. People are dying. I think they had like 30 Americans that have been killed that was over there. Obviously, we praying and sending out condolences to them. But this is a war of holy land. Like these people feel like this is their land, both sides. So you know how that is. Moving on. The death toll from flash floods unleashed by a glacier lake bursting its banks into the Himalayas climbed to 74 on Monday, with 101 people still missing after the calamity struck. Following days of torrential rain in the northeastern states, water swept down narrow river valleys from a lake in the north part of the state, damaging a dam and weakening the destruction. So the village and town about 50 kilometers, which is 30 miles south of that state, basically got the worst of it. Rescuers have found 25 bodies in the state, and bodies of 8 Army personnel were found in the neighboring downstream state of West Bengal. I mean, the Himalayas, like if you know a little bit about the Himalayas, it's surrounded by big water, glaciers, and for these dams to really support this, they gotta be stable. And it wasn't, which like I said, damaged the dam and started the destruction, man. Like I do world news, but I used to do 5. Now I'm doing like 4, but it's usually always death. Sad. I don't know. The world needs to chill out. Moving on. Costa Rica president has ordered a state of emergency, citing a surge of migrants crossing through the country towards the United States. The people that arrive are passing across Costa Rica trying to get to the United States, basically. And according to a press conference, the people crossing through the country are from all around the world. People from Venezuela, Ecuador, China, Colombia, Haiti, Bangladesh, all are coming through Costa Rica to try to get to the United States. I still don't know why, but They trying to get over here. I don't know. The International Organization for Migration, or the IOM, says that over 84,000 people entered Costa Rica through its southern border in the month of August, an increase of 55% compared to the previous month. So the month before that, what's that? Half of that? Let's say what? 48,000, 47,000 people tried to enter or did enter, because they said people entered Costa Rica through its southern border. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I was trying to get to Costa Rica. I heard they got the gambling and cheap real estate. Like, I don't know. Was it Costa Rica? I thought it was Costa Rica, but maybe they just trying to use that as like a middle ground to get to America. But yeah, I heard Costa Rica had cheap property, and they got. I just want to play poker in casinos, but moving on, in Alabama don't have poker or the lottery, which we'll get to the lottery later. Moving on to U.S. news. I love this water, by the way. I ain't sponsored or nothing, but I don't even drink bottled water for real. But for me to drink one of these, maybe one and a half of these in a day, day and a half, that's good, because I don't know what they put in this, but I like the water. And I guess it's a good thing, because I am getting older and I know I need to drink more water. So I'm glad I found a water. And again, I ain't sponsored. I'm just drinking the end of my damn water. Moving on. U.S. news. A Florida man has been charged. Feel like I'm on the news when I started that story. My bad, y'all. All right. A Florida man has been charged in connection with a retail theft ring that authorities say stole more than 1.4 million in merchandise from Home Depot and sold it to buyers online. Robert D., he's 56, was charged with racketeering, conspiracy to commit racketeering, and dealing in stolen property. He was formerly a pastor at the Rock Church near Tampa Bay and worked with the recovery. Wait, time out. He was a former pastor. Is this, I can't make this shit up. Am I in the right section? Okay, I'm sorry. I had to make sure I was in the right section. This motherfucker. All right. He was formerly a pastor at the Rock Church near Tampa and worked with the recovery program affiliated with it. Officials say he stole the goods. He sold the goods on an eBay store titled Anointed Liquidator. They gonna put him under the jail. Prosecutors say he worked with 4 others, including his wife, she was down, and mother, she was really down, who were also charged in connection to the case. Robert D. pleaded not guilty, and the private attorney representing him declined to comment on the case as it is still ongoing. The Rock Church posted a statement about Robert D. on its website days after his arrest in August. And I quote, just to be clear, and just to clear the record, Robert D. is not the pastor of the Rock Church. He wasn't the founding pastor either. He was the pastor when it was named the Rock Community Church and Transformation Center, and hasn't been a pastor for the last 2.5 years. The statement read. Got to give y'all a take on this one. All right, look, let's break it down. So Robert playing quarterback, straight up. He got the inside on the Home Depot to get the stuff straight. Don't need no middleman. He working with, they say, was working with some type of recovery program, right? And the recovery program was definitely recovering a lot more wood and 2x4s than ordered, to the tune of 1.4 million. The wife, she cool, she's a lifer. Moms was in, mom's riding. Robert D. pled not guilty, and his private attorney representing him declined to comment on the case. I love it. I love it. He got caught stealing. Let's just call it what it is. What they got him with: racketeering, conspiracy to commit, allegedly, racketeering and dealing in stolen property. So he was not the former pastor at the Rock Church near Tampa. Nah. He was the pastor when it was named the Rock Community Church and Transformation Center. We got to get that clear. Man, moving on. This one funny too. All right. Attorneys for My Pillow CEO Mike Lindell. If you don't know the My Pillow man with this damn commercial that come on with that beard and holding that pillow, you might don't have insomnia. Because see, I suffer from insomnia. So some nights I'm up, boom, he on, I'm changing it. He on another station with this pillow. But anyway, attorneys for the My Pillow CEO Mike Lindell wants to quiet his defamation case due to not receiving any payment. I read that wrong. The attorney for the Pillow Man wants to quit, not quiet, Damien. He wants to quit his defamation case due to not receiving any payment from the Pillow Man or My Pillow. Attorneys representing Mike are asking the courts for permission to quit his case according to court documents. He's facing a $1.3 billion defamation lawsuit by voting machine companies Smart Mark Tech and Domination Voting System. If y'all don't remember this, this was the guy that went on all the TV stations talking about how everything was rigged and all this. So now he's facing $1.3 billion defamation lawsuit by these voting machine companies. Attorney Andrew Parker claims that he owes them millions of dollars he cannot pay back. The Mr. Pillow CEO spoke to the Associated Press and confirmed that he does not have enough money to pay the lawyers and understands why they are dropping the case. The attorney wrote to the court that he and his firm cannot afford to represent the My Pillow CEO through the rest of the litigation. Attorneys claim that this will put the firm in a substantial financial risk. The CEO of the Pillow, My Pillow, has seen much financial trouble this year. Along with the lawsuit against him, many retailers like Walmart and others discontinued his product after he backed the former dude that ran for president claims about the 2020 election. My take, he must have was sleeping on all that money because I know he got enough pillows to just jump off a building and still land soft because ain't nobody buying them motherfucking pillows, man. He tried it. Nah, bro, you talk too loud, and you know what? It kind of got you in a little trouble, just a little bit. My Pillow guy, I swear. Some nights when I have insomnia, that dude is always, or used to be, always, because I know he ain't running them commercials. If he can't pay his lawyers, he ain't running them commercials, so that's a good thing. Or maybe he paid up for the year and didn't pay the lawyers. I don't know, but Mr. Pillow, you're hurting, bro. You're hurting, and that lawsuit ain't helping you. I ain't hating, but you're hurting. Moving on. And this here's a more serious subject. I know I've been kind of joking a little bit, but I mean, them two stories was kind of funny to me. But this one's not. This is it's a good story out of California. California creates the Ebony Alert for missing Black women and children. The new alert, which goes into effect Jan 1, is aimed to help and bring back missing Black children and women in the California state. Senator Steve Bradford, he's a Democrat from Gardena. He wrote the bill and praised Newsom's support. Bradford said the state's missing black children and black women are at alarming rates, representing in the missing persons list, and it is a crisis for the state. The law will allow California Highway Patrol to activate an alert upon request from police and use electric highway signs, radios, TV, and other emergency alert notification systems to signal Californians about those who are missing. That's awesome. You know how they got the Amber Alert? This is the Ebony Alert, and I'm guessing it's probably the same premise, but it's aimed to directly help the hundreds, if not thousands. I'm not sure the numbers in California, but I know it's big numbers of black children and black women and women of color and children of color that go missing in California. So obviously, my take is I applaud this. I don't want to use words like long overdue because I don't follow politics like that. But if it's something that could help bring home people that's missing, innocent people out there, and get them home safe, I'm all with it. And I think that's a great thing for California and for, again, the black women and children that's going missing by droves in California. And we pray for their family, and we pray that a good majority of these people return home safe. Moving on. Atlanta deacon who died after police stun gunned him. Wow, I don't even know how to even much. Damn. Atlanta deacon who died after police stun gunned him and his wife had to look at the dash cam in sympathy. The daughter of Johnny H. said she became physically ill watching body cam video of the 62-year-old church deacon screaming out for help and repeatedly saying he could not breathe during a fatal encounter with an Atlanta police officer. Holman died on August 10th after former officer Kyron K used a stun gun on him and then cuffed him following a minor traffic accident. The police was later fired by the Atlanta Police Department because he did not show standard operating procedures. And my take on this one is, man, it's sad. We still gotta worry if we get pulled over, some shit like this could happen. Like this shit crazy, and that's cold, man. Like that's all I can say. The man died at the hands of a police who use excessive force for no reason. Sad, man. Like I pray for his family, man. I pray that this world get better. Like the world fucked up, and that's just my opinion. Moving on, hip hop and entertainment news. DJ Envy has addressed the real estate fraud allegations that have spiraled out of control into several lawsuits against him and his former business partner, Caesar Pina. Against his legal team's wishes, Envy graced the Breakfast Club's mic on Wednesday to clear the air on the accusations. Let me explain some things as he begun. So Caesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I did not know when I was buying my first home. So I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, money lenders, etc. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. He continued. And now Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to that, nor did I ever know. But I do understand how people feel if they gave money to him, because I gave money to him, a lot of money, and I did not see a dollar of it return. The Breakfast Club co-host, along with Caesar Pina and his wife, Jessica, were sued on July by Anthony Barone and Anthony Martini, who claimed that they were defrauded out of $1.5 million over an apartment complex project that never materialized. The plaintiff said that they invested in two real estate ventures, the Taylor Company and Flip 2 Duo, but Envy and Pinas took the money without following through with the project. This has been in the tea leaves, the rumor mills, and now is gracing news headlines. I've been on this story with DJ Envy and the real estate stuff, not only because I'm a realtor, but because I do listen to the Breakfast Club. So I'm very familiar with what's going on here in terms of what I saw. I don't know about stuff I haven't seen or don't know about. So what I saw was the seminar game. If you don't know about the seminar game, I'll break it down to you as easy as I can because I feel like talking tonight. And at the 30-minute mark, I'm going to take a break. I got to piss. I'm going to just keep it real. But I knew the seminar game when he was putting it together because I could do it. I just choose to not make my money off the backs of others when you're dealing with one of the major decisions and business decisions and investments that you're going to make in your life in terms of buying a home for yourself. Now, investors, I deal with investors. I'm not talking about investors. I'm talking about first-time home buyers or people who buying a house to live in. That's one of your biggest financial decisions and investments, whether you believe it or not. That mortgage payment, whatever it is usually for 30 years. You usually don't have no other bill that spans 30 years. Yeah, there's 15-year mortgages. Most people don't have them. I don't know what the percentages is, but most people have 30-year mortgages paying that shit every month. I'm one of them. So, getting back to the seminar game. You want to get you a good location. Location. So in their case, I'm going to show whatever the best hotel is. They got 2 or 3 of the community rooms for little or nothing, or probably half off, or something like that. They got a good wherever they went. Atlanta, let's say they was probably at the International. I don't know. I'm just saying, get you a good location. And again, my podcast is purely for entertainment. This is not in no way advising nobody how to do any type of scam. But I am going to say the seminar scam is one that people use across all industries, not just real estate. Now, you get you a good place, nice swanky hotel, nice ballroom, nice conference room. You might want to get you what you call a draw. Envy is and was the draw. Why are we coming? DJ Envy, the Breakfast Club. I heard him. Damn, I get to meet Envy. Envy do real estate. I want to do real estate. You got so many ducks that sound like that. That's the draw. So you got your place, you got your draw. Now you need your what? Knowledgeable person. There comes Caesar. I flipped before. I can flip now. I have this many units. I'm this, I'm that. I'm the knowledge. The place, the draw, the knowledge, and finally, the ducks. Who are the ducks? Anybody that's going to pay $50 to $100 to sit down in a conference room, eat some bullshit snacks, might have some knockoff drinks or bottled water, might have a little fruit tray, might. But anyway, that's the ducks. You got all kind of ducks. You got Daffy Ducks. You got Scrooge McDuck. You got for Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they ducks.